I develop client-server applications using Java and Visual Basic.
My team is responsible for developing wire harness components and specifications for all of our products.
I link customers from around the world through video conferencing.
I work with laser technology for advanced testing and analysis.
Think Caterpillar just makes big yellow machines? Think again. There's a lot of high-tech stuff behind all that iron. Things like wireless technology, global positioning systems that work with computer-aided earth-moving systems, computerized monitoring systems, and revolutionary fuel systems. Caterpillar employees from all corners of the world develop and support leading-edge technology using worldwide desktop video conferencing, client-server technology, advanced programming, simulation using virtual reality and 3D modeling, and the latest analysis tools like engine combustion simulation.
When I thought Caterpillar, I thought the tractors.
Before I came to Caterpillar, I wasn't aware of all the electronic type applications that were going on here, the software that was being written here, the system integration type jobs that were open here.
I was a new guy coming in, and they took all my ideas with a lot of respect and let me do my own thing.
Now that I am here, it's more challenging than I thought.
Caterpillar is at the forefront of technology using lasers for diagnostics and combustion regions. That's a technology that universities and research laboratories have, but very few companies have that.
Well, there is an environment here that actually gives a lot of freedom as far as coming up with new technologies. So I get a chance to work with all the other engineers as far as designing electronic boxes, like the ECM here, also transmission control boxes, and any of the harnesses or any of the connectors that interface with those boxes.
It's very satisfying to bring in really cutting-edge technology, work with it yourself, and have that total responsibility for that project.
The main thing that excites me is that we're taking old applications that people have been using for years, probably since the 70s, and we're revamping them for the new millennium, making it easier for people to use. It's no longer just a terminal screen with green letters. I mean, we're talking full Windows interface. If we created the application here, a user anywhere around the world could access that application.
With video conferencing, I've connected people in Europe. We've got locations in South Africa, China, and Japan, Brazil. We are all over the place. We've got hardware equipment that will allow this video conferencing system to be connected with up to 600 different endpoints.
Caterpillar has a worldwide network, so most of our dealers are connected to this worldwide network, and in some way or another, someone here has to support them.
Well, we're continuously upgrading our technology.
We have other technology where you can do video conferencing right to your desktop.
I do think it's kind of weird how something that I really enjoy doing has such real-world applications.
You get to have a hands-on with a lot of things that you won't see in a university lab.
Being on the front end and developing these new Java technologies makes me feel that Caterpillar is working in the right direction, and they have confidence in the people that they're bringing in.
I have about half-time analysis at the computer and about half-time in the test cell, but it's a nice balance for me because it gets me away from my desk.
I will come on the team as being a connector guru or connector guy and basically come up with the connector designs or connectors that are going to suit their applications. Any connector that's on a component will be under my control.
They want you to make your own decisions and think of new things.
Well, all of the positions, certainly in engine research, are team positions. Being teamed up, especially on the smaller groups, works well as far as networking.
Your peers, your colleagues, your co-workers here are very supportive of you. They're always wanting to help you grow.
I think working with a team, I learn a lot more, not just about my field, but more about people.
It's an easy transition because a lot of people like to help you out, but they will leave it up to me to make the ultimate decision.
Well, my personal plan is to go for a master's degree in business administration, and Caterpillar does fully support that.
Well, it's definitely nice to be able to get an advanced degree and have somebody else pay for it.
Not only college classes, but when new technology comes out, they offer classes through Caterpillar training.
Ongoing training and education at Caterpillar is very beneficial to me because technology is changing so fast.
As you need to learn new applications, as the company moves towards new directions, they have the classes available. You can sign up anytime.
I've taken other courses as far as communications, technical writing. We got a chance to go out and ride the equipment for a week. I want to learn as much as possible about the systems that actually make Caterpillar run.
I came to Caterpillar because there's a large amount of opportunity, not You can move anywhere you want to move. You're not limited to just doing programming.
I look at the possibilities of going into other areas later on, getting back into electronics or software, writing software.
Perhaps change my scope to more analytical. I could be moving off to structural analysis, or I could be moving off to working on turbochargers on engines.
You can move on to networking. You can move on to customer support.
Caterpillar as a whole definitely encourages movement.
There's actually quite a few paths I could take. At this point, I'm not sure which direction I want to go.
There's just an enormous amount of options that you have without having to change location. You can buy a house in Peoria and change your job 10 times and be doing very different things and certainly not get bored.
I mainly travel here in the United States. I have traveled to Canada twice.
Travel is a possibility at Caterpillar. There are many divisions that there's extensive travel. There are some divisions where there's a little bit of travel.
I say I would travel for maybe 20% of my time.
I'm also heading out to a conference in a few weeks to go to Stanford University.
Well, I'd definitely like to go back to New Orleans. Strictly business purpose.
I would definitely recommend CAT. I think it's a great place to work. The environment is great. People are friendly.
Caterpillar is a growing, dynamic company that's on the cutting edge of technology.
Since Caterpillar is more or less a company that builds iron, makes tractors or agricultural equipment or whatever, well, you don't look at that company as being a leader in the electronic side. However, we are.
We are the future of the company. We're changing the company. We're making it high velocity and sending us into the new millennium.
Still think Caterpillar is just big yellow machines?
That was very good, by the way. It's just a couple of reasons why they are the top 100 company for IS people to work at. Because there are a whole bunch of other reasons.
Oh yeah, there are a lot of reasons.
Yeah, like where do you go from there after your first 2 years? But can you make toast with any of this?
Do what?
Can you make toast?
No.
Give me a...
I need to just have a script.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I wasn't there, Joe.
This is going to take the
Yeah.
longest time.